What's going on, man?
Dude, it's been forever.
Yeah, like 2 minutes.
Sit in the middle of your screen. You're not even in the middle of your screen. There you
Can
go.
you see me now?
Yeah, it looks way more presentable. You know we're all
Okay.
about that in this podcast.
I haven't shaved in a week, so
That's
that
all
makes
right.
sense. All right. So I guess we'll get into a little bit of the outdoor nationals. I
Yeah.
already did one with Zernzak, which we pretty much covered
Covered
most of it. But
everything, but now I'm going to sprinkle
yeah.
some pepper on it.
Oh, I like
Hey, I
it.
got to interrupt. Can you tell I lost like 12 pounds?
Well, I actually was going to say something. Your face looks slimmer, and your beard is much smaller.
Yeah, I took care of that with a beard trimmer, but yeah, dude. I meant to say that last time, dude. I went on a diet, because I knew the food situation for China was going to be
terrible, like squid.
terrible for me.
Yeah.
So it's like I better get used to eating with like blood sugar really low and like not eating. So I didn't do on a diet when I was eating really clean and just like
fasting or something.
Yeah, I was just like small portions and just going, dude, I lost like 12 fucking pounds.
Yeah, good.
Down to
Nothing
fighting
wrong with
weight.
that.
Anyways, all right. So 50-meter game. Standing at 50 meters, throwing arrows down at a big giant target, I guess.
Yeah, pretty boring.
Pretty boring
stuff.
Super easy. So
for some people,
it's not easy. I don't think I've ever shot a good score at one. I think I did a state one that was like okay one time.
Yeah, it's a weird game, man, because I really like Guy and a guy named Chris Elliott.
Yep.
Come over often, and even Jeremiah will come over.
Yep.
And we'll shoot on Sundays. But man, other than that, I really didn't do a whole lot of practice except for the week before. The week before, I shot every day.
Yeah, no, I knew. I seen it. I was keeping track of the scores when I was over there, and I seen your score, and I was like, golly. He smoked it for a dude that's hardly been shooting all summer, because I knew you weren't. And then you told me it was like a week or two before you went and did your logo deal, and it was not that good. I was like,
no, it was terrible. I didn't even break 600.
I know it.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was horrible. But with that being said, man, I was having some crazy like flyers and stuff, and I only had after that tournament I had 5 arrows that were good. So I had to order new arrows.
Yeah.
So I ordered the new ones and
put some heavy girls in the front.
130s in them rather than the 100s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, I don't know what the deal was at that tournament. Maybe I just wasn't feeling it or something.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I was listening to it. So you put 130s in versus 100s, and you're up at what 15% FOC now.
Yeah.
This people don't go off in the weeds on FOC by any means, but this is just talking. People are like, well, hey, I need to have this at a certain. No, just no.
Yeah.
What were you at with 100s? Do you know?
Yeah, I was at like 11 and some change. And to be honest with you, I have no idea what made me decide to put 130s in there. I was just.
I do the same thing. Yeah, I do the same thing. Like if you're just like, something's off, I'll just start throwing shit in and see what happens. Like, something's weird. What happens if I just like add 3 turns in my limbs?
That was the weirdest thing though, because I put 130s in, and this was like 3 days before.
Yeah.
Because I had to like overnight my arrows from Lancaster.
Yeah.
But I shot them and I was like, holy crap.
Right.
Or maybe I just found a shot again. I don't know. But it seemed pretty obvious.
Doesn't matter really. We know it worked. Yeah. So 130s in the thing. Yeah. I'd like to see what you could do with like some barreled arrows, man. I really do.
Get a hold of Easton and tell him to send me some.
Yeah, get in line, brother. Yeah, I had to buy all mine.
Yeah. How much are those things?
A lot, $3.70 a dozen.
Yeah,
I was running low too because I was tearing them up, so I had to buy another. There's some dude that does like half dozens. I bought a half dozen off a guy. I got on like the forums. I was on the forums and put a 100. I was like, dude, I'm looking for singles. Like, if you got 3 or 4, I'll buy them off you. I was like, I don't want to spend, rolling into a big break and indoor season. Like, I just don't need to spend all that money right now. I had enough money in China, so. But I'd like to see what you did for, especially with your low anchor. I'd like to see what you could do with like an X10 arrow. Because that weight, and you're still going to reach 50. Which
I don't know.
Those Pandoras makes those copies they're the CA 320s and they're pretty much same thing, skinny, ultra skinny, and then talking with like Vittorio, stuff like that. A lot of those guys over there have been using them the last few years, and dude, I'm hearing they're awesome. I'm hearing they're awesome.
Yeah, I'm on board with trying some of them.
And they're considerably cheaper.
Well, you say that, but what are the tariff things going to do to those arrows?
I don't know that.
I just thought about that today.
I don't know that. I don't. That's a good question. I don't know that. They might. Yeah, who knows? But I'd be interested in seeing somebody like you shoot like basically an X10 or an ACE, because an ACE is gonna be fast for you too. And then because I think an ACE is lighter than your Parallel Pros. Pretty certain it is.
Yeah, it probably is. I don't know what my Parallel Pros weigh, to be honest. I think they're like 7.
Yeah, ACs are definitely lighter than those.
Yeah.
So, maybe you get whatever, but I'd be definitely, because when I go VAP to AC, I can, huge difference. It's like, holy smokes. It's crazy. But
yeah, I'd be interested to play with some at some point.
Yeah, one day.
But
all right, so you were talking, you got 220s. Where'd you put that Kaminsky weight at? On the kicker?
Oh yeah.
It's coming on the kicker?
Yes. And I'll fill in. I don't know if I mentioned this on Matt's or not, but I had that just the standard tungsten weight on the back of that. And I got to Nathan's house and
like a Ramrod tungsten weight, like a 4-ounce tungsten.
It was a Sure Shots.
Yeah, tungsten, like the little Ramrod looking ones. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. But I got over there and he was like, "Hey, try this thing out." And he was like, "What do you think of this?" And I put it on my bow and it was like super dead. And like it actually made a big difference.
That thing come loose on you at all, or did it stay tight?
No, it stayed tight.
Because that's what some guys are saying. Because you can't like get too crazy with it because the top part is like bonded to the rubber. It's almost like the base needs to be like a hex where you can put a wrench on it or something.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. No, I didn't have any issue. But I mean, you could put some wax on it or something, probably keep it a little tighter.
Yeah. I was just curious because I know like some people, one guy's told me that it was like constantly loosening, and then some guys are like, no. So that was the kicker with 220s. You had no top weight, or did you have pocket weights in that?
No pocket weights.
So everything down
220s,
low.
220s. Yeah.
So 54 ounces down low.
20. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
It works. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's funny.
I felt it was some top weight, and it made my bow like react super weird. So I just canceled that idea right off the bat.
Well, it's super funny because, like, it's just the ebb and flow of like the new stuff, but everybody's like, I mean, I'm running top weights. I got the new Razor with the top weights and everything too, but it's like we're not shooting better than we ever have, like in the past. People are getting better, so scores are going up, but like it's not the equipment.
Oh no, absolutely not. I mean, it's
like, I really don't feel like. I feel like if they just go back to like the old rules, like no more top weight, like I don't think the scores are going to drop suddenly. I think people will be like, "Oh, damn it," and then they'll put bottom weight only on and go, and it'll be the end of it. So it's super funny when you start going. It's like, oh man, it just doesn't hold right because I don't have my top weight on. It's like it's such bullshit.
Yeah,
it's like it doesn't matter, dude. I mean, I get like make it however you like it to feel, but it doesn't matter.
No, I agree.
All right.
And honestly, the only thing that Kaminsky weight did for me was just kind of cancel out some of the vibration in it.
Yeah.
Which I was happy with. So
yeah, it'd been cool because when I was shooting that GMX, it is. I mean, it's not like CD buzzy, but it's got a buzz to it. I mean, I liked it. Sure. It was a good feedback bow. It didn't hurt my elbow, so that was good. It probably knocks it down. It probably makes it like a G-Low feels.
No, dude, I don't disagree.
No, I'm just joking.
Feel great.
Yeah. No, okay. So that's that. And then I was curious after I listened to you and Zernzak this morning, and I was like, well, I wonder if he's got, because you were running pocket weights in your other setups. That's why.
Yeah, and I don't think in this bow I can.
Oh, you got the. What do you have?
GMX3.
GMX3. You can't put pocket weights in a 27-inch GMX3.
I don't think so.
Oh.
You know what? I
It
don't
doesn't
really
matter.
know.
It doesn't matter. Anyways, talk to me about your aim. You were saying,
Okay.
so you used to lollipop the yellow, close the gap, right? Just
Yep.
get that sliver out and sit it right there. Why did you go to the putting it through the middle?
So yeah, because and I played with tiller a bit too because it was super hard for me to close the gap from red to orange or red to yellow. I don't know why, but I always ended up
Like
when
low,
I
like
missed up.
lower,
Yeah.
like you naturally would aim lower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just got hard, and then I found like I don't remember. This was just a couple weeks prior to that, maybe a week prior to that tournament, but so I started like half moon in the gold, like covering half of it.
Yeah, putting the
And
top
was
of the arrow like where you want to hit.
yes, yeah, essentially,
And
essentially touching what you want to hit with the tip.
yeah, and
Not making a weird gap.
yeah, and you could, and you when doing that, you didn't run into like where you when you put it there and you just kind of let the aim go. Did it want to drift down naturally still, or was it all good
No,
sitting there? Really?
no, yep, it's all good.
So I want to do that, but I
Yeah,
naturally end up drifting up and covering it. And if I have two eyes
mhm,
open, I can't see that, and I end up getting vertical hits because like I can't see that. But if I
yeah,
shut an eye, I can see it really good. But then, like shutting an eye in the wind with the triggered shot is disaster. So I don't do that
yeah.
anymore.
Well, and I will say this too. I was a hardcore one eye
Yeah,
shooter,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I am like slightly creeping my left eye open,
yeah.
and it for whatever reason it seems like it's helped me a little bit on
Right.
the style of shooting
Or
that
did it
I've ended up
soften the
doing.
aim or something? Maybe it softened the
Yeah,
aim so you can do this newfangled new method of controlled trigger punching,
trigger punching.
controlled punching, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
You're
and I don't
punching.
even know. Yeah, I don't know that you would call.
Punching
I guess you'd
command
have
shooting, your
command
newfangled
shooting.
command
There you
shooting.
go.
That's punching the
Yeah.
hell out of it. So
So that's the real controlled shot right there.
that's an iron mind right there, Joel. That's an iron mind, Joel, where you can hold it right there and go, now.
Well, hopefully he won't listen to this.
He might. So, okay. I envy this because I can't possibly do this with any.
I think you can. I think you can with some training.
Next time I shoot, dude, I'm going to try. I promise you. I'll give her
With
hell.
some training.
All right. So you draw back and aim.
Yes.
You stick it there.
I put it right in the middle.
And then what?
And then I let it hang out for a second. I
Okay.
make sure.
What are you doing when it's hanging out? What's
I'm
in
just
your
holding
mind? What's in your mind?
No.
Anything in your mind? You're just
No idea.
blank.
Nothing in specific.
Okay. So my little run
2 years
last
old again.
indoor. What?
I'm just 2 years old again.
Okay. Cool. I like
At
that.
full
That's a
draw
good.
and
Yeah,
aim.
you're just like, I don't know. Just kind of sticking to that.
That's
So
it.
my little indoor triggerless thing this year. Remember we were talking about that. Like if I
hmm
yeah, just let it hold. Ah, dude, I couldn't. I was just yipping and jumping. But if I
Yeah.
mindlessly just mouth breather, just stuck it there.
Yep.
Okay, so you're doing that for like
Yep.
a second or two.
So it kind of varies, and I noticed that it kind of varied a little bit. Like sometimes, like especially when the wind would pick up a bit, and I would see out of the corner of my eye. Luckily, I was on the very end,
Yeah,
which was not a good place to be because I could see the windsock in my peripheral at full
pick
draw.
up, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. So I was like, oh,
Were the
God.
shots fast in the wind, or would you
No.
end up holding lower because you're like trying to time it coming across?
I would hold longer, and it wasn't that I was trying to time it so much as I was waiting for that initial gust to go by.
Yeah, and
because
like
it was
either
kind of
steady
just
hold me or just kind of
Yeah.
let me come back. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I did there, and basically, so full draw, aimed on the target. I would sit there, and there was a handful of times to where it was a longer hold, and I realized it, and then whenever I
I
did
gotta
realize
shoot.
it, yes, and I mean that really did happen,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Oh, I'm so
okay,
jealous
well,
of
that's fine.
that.
And I was like, okay, that's fine. Well, and see, here's the crazy thing too is, year or 2 years ago, something I was struggling big time, right, with Yippee and blah blah blah.
I remember your.
Which I still
remember your
kind of get that way.
struggle.
It was a struggle, dude. It was.
I know.
There's no way. I mean, I missed the target at Vegas, so it was. I was struggling.
What was your score on that missed target face round?
It was still good. I think it was like a 75, maybe. It was still good.
I
don't
did
know
that
if
one
that's what
time.
it was.
I had a miss and had a 74 with a miss. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
At a
So,
sport
you know what?
tournament too. I was like, oh, what an
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah. So, man, I don't know. Time will tell, really, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it's going to be the way for me. But I do know this. I don't.
If you
So,
can,
whenever,
what do you, like, if you not manage it, but if you can, like, if you can understand what you're doing, which obviously you do, and know, like, I don't see why, because it's not like you're like, well, hey man, pressure is going to make that not work for you. It's like, well, dude, you know what pressure is. You've been there and done that. It's like, that's nothing new. Well, as you get better, you're just not going to, that's like, you're pretty fucking good. It's not,
no.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, and
So
here's the deal, too, about pressure. If there's ever been pressure, it's putting me, Zach, and Brian
yeah,
and Jeremiah on one bale.
yeah, dude. And just
Because,
watching it
dude,
unfold.
that was a killer
Yeah.
freaking bale. Like, rarely did we ever leave the gold.
Did you guys
when
just
we did,
walk up and pull arrows with like two hands?
dude, it was hard. It was hard. And then Brian Robin Hooded one
I
right
believe
off
it,
the
dude.
bat.
I believe it. I believe it.
And I think it was a 9 or a 10, but they got that value for his arrow because he shot it and he was like, well, Zach, I don't know if
Sorry, bro.
that was, yeah, he was like, Zach, he thought he hit Zach's arrow. He was like, I think your arrow fell out. And Zach's like, no. So he runs up there and grabs his spotter.
Punches it through and falls out the back on the ground for a miss. Like, I didn't witness it. I didn't witness it. You're out.
Well, and luckily we get out there and it was Brian's arrow that he hit his own.
Hit his own, yeah.
Yeah, and just crinkled that thing. I think he's shooting parallel pros or ACCs. I don't know.
He was shooting ACEs at
okay, that's what he's shooting now.
Yeah, at field. Yeah. He was shooting some, I think 570s as well. Yeah, it's such a good.
I think our whole bale was shooting Easton like X10s or the ACEs.
Yeah, dude, it's so hard to beat them because they make half spines. Like,
yeah,
that was my big thing. So like Victory, and I like Victory in Santiago, great people.
Sure,
but like a VAP, like 750, please. That'd be awesome. 650, 550. Like
yeah, 550 would be money.
Yeah, dude, and it's just they don't have it, and Easton does. They just have everything. They have half spines, and that's, I don't know, dude. That's a world sometimes.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So no, that'd be a tough deal. I had not a Robin Hood. I had a deflection. I shot a 6.6 and then hit my own arrow and deflected me to a 4.
Oh.
In World Games, yeah. And then broke the shad of my arrow, so I lost an arrow and got a 4 out of it.
Yeah.
It's like, sweet.
Well,
confidence booster there.
Oh yeah.
But it was good. It was good. It was whatever. So, okay. The punching. I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. And then,
so it's backwards of what I was saying, but let me kind of talk about this right quick. So typically in the past, what I would do is I would like increase some tension,
yeah,
kind of like everybody says to do, right?
Yeah.
Like I would increase a little bit of back tension, blah, blah,
yeah,
blah. And the shot would just kind of go. Well, at some point, that's a conscious release, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
It's just got to be. So, but what I would find is my ups and downs were so drastic. Like if I increase tension too much, because man, muscle control.
Oh, dude, and everything shows up at 50. Yeah, dude, you can't. You got to build something simple.
Yeah, so I randomly, as we were shooting one day before we left, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to put it in the middle and let it rip. I'm going to I'm going to be the reason that the shot goes off. I'm going to know it too. And dude, I did. And it was like, I get 4 or 5 10s, right off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is wild. And then I kept talking myself out of it. I was like, no, I'm just playing with fire here. This is not going to work. And I was like, you know what? I literally just shot like a 3, 40 half here sitting in my yard.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm running
I'm going to try
it.
Yeah.
Yep. So, man, me and Guy loaded up Wednesday, went down to Nathan's, hung out, and then shot. And that's really it, man. I mean, I don't know what my first half was, but I know I hung out in the low 50s, which I was pretty unhappy with, to be honest with you, because I was like, man, I feel like I should be shooting better. Well, that second half came on, And I just got a little more determination in the whole shot process. I was like, no, I'm freaking letting them go in the middle. And it was like
Punch this thing
55.
extra hard.
Yes, 55s, 57s,
Yeah.
58s, you know.
Yeah.
And I shot a 335 that half,
Right.
which was a banger, you know, especially in a tournament. But shot that.
Do you see anything when you like punch it or you drop it? Do you go like pow, bang?
Yeah, I go boom, boom.
Boom. Like it was a cartoon, it'd be a little action thing above you. Pow, pow.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Just picture that every time the arrow comes out of my fingers.
I do.
Okay, good. So, anyway, I finished the first day. I think I was 658.
658.
Yeah, 658. And Jeremiah was behind me at like a 640 something or other. And then Brian was right under him. And then Zach was right under him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and somebody told me, I don't know how true this is, but somebody told me that was the most, or the like most amount of people that shot over a 640 or the highest.
Yeah, I think so.
Scores.
I think so. I mean, up until recently, it was always Demmer.
Yeah.
You know,
but
like
he's too scared to come
like
down.
Demmer up until, you know, you guys, I guess, had been Demmer. Demmer would be, you know, be above everybody by 50, 60 points.
Yeah.
And then they'd go to the open and eliminations and it, you know, equal out a little bit. But Demmer would always run on everybody by a lot, you know. Now it's now you guys are all up there now. So that's great. That's awesome. It's because of
because
we have top weights.
Yes, that's why.
And the new risers.
Top weights.
And new geometry and new risers.
That's it. That's what
it's not because you guys are shooting better.
No. But yeah, so we went through all that. Everything went well. There in the second day, shot pretty decent on my first half. Second half sucked. First half was like a 325. Second half was like a 315 or something like that. I think I might have shot a 640.
Right.
And man, I don't know if I just like run out of gas or what, but I know that right before the last end, I happened to go over there and look at my phone. I'm like, I better see where we're at here, because I knew Zach was pounding, you know, and he shot like a 332 half. So on the last end, right before the last end, I go over there and look at my phone, and I've got him by like 1 point. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to give this away.
I wish I didn't look at
that. Yeah. And so, like, talk about building yourself, like, or tearing yourself down.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
Golly, what an idiot.
Yeah.
And so, dude, I went up there just knowing I was going to just hit the X on everything. I didn't, but I got close. You know, I shot like a 58.
Yeah.
So I pounded on that last end, and I think, you know, he might have shot an 7 or 8, something. He had a bad arrow in there. He still shot well.
Yeah.
But I think he shot like a 52, 53.
Yeah.
But it was just enough for me to hold the lead out, I guess. By
that's
I think 4 points. But
yeah, when I seen him going down, I was pretty jacked over there. I was, you know, the time difference was enough where I couldn't be messaging you, but I was watching it unfold, and I was like, F yeah, 300 throwing down, boys.
Dude, it was a good time. It's always a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody's cool. You know, you get to see everybody again. So I was happy. But then we go to the U.S. Open thing where what do you call that?
Yeah.
Shoot ups or something?
Yeah, the deal.
So you go do that.
I wish they'd wait that like they do some other deals and not do like a 1 versus, what was it, 32? Is it 32 for you guys or 16?
I don't know. It's 32.
I wish they'd shoot up. Sure. I wish they'd shoot these things up. Like, it still benefits the better shooters, like the more consistent, stronger shooters, but it still gives guys a chance. Like,
yeah.
And you can like shoot up. It's like, what are we doing? Yeah. I don't know. Like, why have the double qualification round? Then let's just have a quick one. Let's just have 36 arrows, and then just rank us, and let's go right into that. At this point, like, why even have it? It's cheeseball to me. Whatever.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Also, yeah. So anyway, I went up against. I just cannot remember the people's names at all. But I won a couple of the little matches, and then I got the last one I shot was against Luke Thornsberry. Not super nice kid.
Yeah,
he's like 17.
Yeah, he's getting
super
good.
nice kid.
He's getting good.
He is. He's good.
He knocked me out of Lancaster.
Yep. Oh, did he?
Yep.
Yep. No, he's good.
He's hell on 300 guys.
Yeah, he is. He sure is. Well, I like the kid, but
I did too.
I shot. Let's see. I was up 4-0 on him in set points, and man, I'll be 100% honest with you. I was like, the first two halves, I was like, man, I wish somebody would just smoke me. That way I could get the heck out of here and go home.
Oh.
Like, I was ready to go home, but
you got your wish.
Yeah, and I didn't. After I got beat, I was like, God, that was stupid.
Why did I do that?
I still shot as good as I could.
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
I know
I wasn't going to purposely lose nothing. But
right.
Yeah, he ended up beating me in a 1-arrow shoot off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was fun. I mean,
it's a nail biter there. Yeah.
Yeah, he did good. I think he shot a 10 or 9. I think I shot like a
3.
8. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Might as well have been.
It might as well. It didn't matter at that point on a 10. So, well, shit, I'm out. Yeah.
But man, then so the U.S. Open thing starts, and Jeremiah and Nathan Shaw ended up getting through all of that. And of course, I'm a terrible friend, and I guess I just didn't. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I ended up bouncing like directly after. Like I threw my stuff in the truck, took off, and because I'm only 3 hours from home, so it was like I was ready to go. You know, but so Nathan and Jeremiah shot, and Jeremiah ended up. Dude, he shot well. He shot really good. I don't know if you watched the video, but he shot good.
No, I haven't seen anything yet. So he won it, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, he did.
And then Nathan.
And it was a good shoot-off.
Nathan second.
It wasn't like. Yes. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Shaw got second.
And then who's third?
Brian? Oh, man, I am freaking terrible. Why don't I know this? I don't know. You know what? I'm an idiot.
I look too. Maybe it is Brian. Whatever.
I thought it was Brian.
Cool.
Anyway, so sorry to whoever got third.
Yeah, I think didn't I just see something about that? Isn't that why I asked you about his arrows?
It could have been. Well, either way, Brian shot really well. And then we did the team things, the mixed teams, and then the men's teams. And it was me, Jeremiah, and Nathan on the men's team. And we ended up winning gold on that one. That was a blast. That was super fun, actually. That was probably my favorite part of the whole thing.
Right.
And then on the teams deal, we actually got to shoot at night because they pushed it back. It was supposed to be at 2, and then they made it to 6:30. And I'll tell you, if you use string blur at nighttime, you're not going to do it.
You got to have the right kind of lights for it. You can do it at night. You just got to have the right lights for it.
We did not.
Right. We just soccer fields,
Dude, our scores, though, was impressive. Like, we shot 54s other than one end through the whole thing.
Good. That's good.
Like, we shot really well.
Yeah.
And but no, it was a blast, man. I mean, we had a good time.
No, that's good. That's good. It's back there next year then? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Back there next year.
You're going to try to go to it next year?
I don't know.
It's not that far from you.
I don't know. We'll see what next year holds for me.
We'll get you.
I'm gonna lay low for a bit. I kept saying this was my last go, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. I'm gonna work on stuff. That's what I know I'm gonna do. All right, so
Yep.
Yeah.
Well.
Yep.
I guess that means we need to wrap it up if we can't.
Yeah.
Come up with any more.
I was going to ask when you were going to put a sniper on and call me, and I can walk you through tuning it in, but you're not for 50 meters specific. It doesn't even matter.
No. And I don't know. Next is indoor for me.
Yeah. I'd help on a big
So I'm gonna,
crawl.
yeah. Well, and I've shot one before in like 21, maybe.
Yeah.
I think I shot one then. Shot it well. I just, to be honest with you, I don't like to change a whole lot of stuff. I'll tell you one thing that I would like to do though. Chris has that ant rest, and I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
I no idea. But anyway, it was interesting to me. And Chris was saying he came out with a couple different other options.
I've seen
guess,
that.
too. So
I've seen he's
I
got.
may look into those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's got. I think you can adjust the magnets, and I think he's got opposing magnets. So the issue.
Which one would you get if you were to get one?
Whichever one has a slow rate of return. That's the issue on those rests. That's that slow. When it bounces up, it's going to tap coming through.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And I got powder. Shoot, the Gila rest does the same thing, right? A buy drop does the same thing. And if it doesn't for you, you're lucky, because I know some guys have luck. Leo uses one. Eric Johnson used to. I think he's using a Gila rest now. So I'm not going to argue those guys' tunes because I know their tunes are good. But when you get all this internet babble right now, and that's the problem with them. So people are going to say whatever they want, but I don't. It's one of those things. It's like I need to test one for myself before I believe any of it, because I know what happens, and because every other rest does it. But if the opposing magnets slow that, then maybe it works. I don't know. That's the issue with that. And for 50 meter, it doesn't matter. Like there's you don't need any rest for 50 meter, really. I mean, put a super rest on.
No.
For Christ's sake.
No, I thought about using a fake or a stick-on rest.
Yeah, you could put a super rest on, plastic super rest on, and shoot just fine. And be fine. It doesn't even matter for 50 meter stuff. It's just when we're crawling. So, yeah, that's a super. It's cool looking, that ant rest, because it looks bulletproof, dude. I've been breaking the hell. Yeah, I've been breaking the hell out of rest lately. So that's like appealing to me. And I'd just be like, yeah, I'd like to try one, but dude, I'm just like so done spending money on stuff. It's ridiculous.
No, I'm
so
right
it's
there.
Like,
yeah,
someone have one I can borrow to test. I'll give it back when I'm done.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm back to using my snipers, and I got the one. Hell, my main bow's wire would move on me.
I need to send you mine. I've got 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah,
I need to send them to you because they're like brand new, man.
Yeah, mine are getting.
I'll do that.
One of mine's still pretty solid. I got one that's getting pretty sloppy, and the sloppy one is the wire, the little screw that locks the wire in is like kind of stripping a little bit just from me messing with it so much. So like I got to pay attention when I knock an arrow to make sure it's in the middle of the plunger, because if I get like cocking it up too hard, I'll start to push it up or whatever, and then I'll start to get off hits and not realize it because it just doesn't hold. So I do have to pay attention to that. That's on my main bow, because I didn't want to be switching rest like 2 days before when I figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think that's where we're at on that stuff, but I don't know.
I'm going to do some tinkering here before indoor. I'm going to set up 2 different bows and fiddle with some things. Set one up for those Sonics, set one up for 23s, and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Be interested to see what happens there. But, dude, that's all I got.
That's all I got. Cool.
Let's end her up. We'll try to get some more of these guys out.
Yeah.
I would like to get
some dudes on.
Yeah, I'd like to get Jeremiah on. Obviously, he won that U.S. Open, and a couple other folks. But that Matt Berger kid from Missouri, he would have set a
record, but his birthday didn't fall right.
Yeah, his birthday didn't fall right or something. I was like, yeah, dude, and he's got my old XD, and he was shooting the crap out of it, dude.
Yeah, shooting the scores he's doing with just a little bit of time, he's going to be a hammer for sure. Yeah, I'm interested. Oh, yeah. I'm interested in watching the video, see how fast Jed's shooting. He said something.
Oh, dude, it's mind blowing.
Is he faster than I used to be?
Dude, it's like look, this is exactly how it goes. And for those of you that aren't watching, it's like this: draw back, gone. Like it's like, boop. It's like touch the lip, bam, gone, pow. Yeah, you need to go watch the video for sure. Everybody does. Go watch the video.
Go watch the damn video, folks.
Yep. Anywho, all right, dude. Well, it's 2:00 in the morning here, so I'm just kidding. All right, that's all we got.
Cool. See you later.
All right, man. See ya.